So things have been going really well. We're 4 points clear at the top of the league. But today we face Leipzig and Bayern Munich. And if we win one of these games, I'm pretty sure we can go on and take the Bundesliga title. Hello and welcome to Around the World in 80 Clubs. Since you were last with me, we faced Dortmund, which we drew 2-2 with Lanes and Jose on the score sheet. We then faced Bayern Leverkusen with a 2-1 win, Beats and Melikov on the score sheet. Then we faced Kaiserslautern with a 3-1 victory with Salami and Luis Alberto getting a late brace. We then went on to face Freiburg, which we won 2-0 with Osimar and Luis Alberto again on the score sheet. And most recently was a 2-0 victory against Nuremberg with Gallinetti and Melikov on the score sheet there. Which means today we face RB Leipzig in a top of the table clash. A loss today would still see us 1 point clear of Leipzig. And then we face Bayern Munich, who are currently, they're all the way down in 5th. So the team to do that is Escardo in goal with Dango, Di Giorgio and Gallinetti at the back. Melikova, over Acosta, Brennan and Kruder in the midfield, and Jose and Lanes behind Luis Alberto up top. So this is a massive game for us. A draw would be more than enough to keep going. A draw would put us still 4 points in the lead of both Leipzig and Dortmund if they win their game in hand. We've played really well, but I wouldn't say we're outright winners. You know, we've won the Bundesliga, but other teams have been a bit off this season. So I think we will carry on for at least another season. I've signed a new 4-year contract with the club. They offered me straight away. But yes, we will. There will be at least one more season, maybe 2. We'll see. It would be nice to see how far we get in the Champions League and then see how much more it would take to possibly win the Champions League with Stuttgart. Also, I want to make sure that if we were, say, to go 5 years in the future at the end of the save, once we've retired, you want to see that Stuttgart have carried on being a top team in the division. Also, we've put some finances on the Never Never, so it's key that we leave them financially in a good place as well. Otherwise, you know, they'll just have to sell the players we've bought in and then they'll drop down the league again. But I'm hoping these guys can stay. Well, here's Jose, clears the ball. Leipzig are pretty much all over us today. But Lanes picks it up to Luis Alberto, to Jose. Jose now on the ball, plays it back to Melikov. Melikov to Dango, Di Giorgio, Jose plays it through lanes. Ooh, tries to chip the keeper, but it's just over for a goal kick. Things are going okay. I mean, we're pretty even game here, so you would say that we're pretty much up to the standard of Leipzig. I know we're underdogs, but keep going. We are obviously still underdogs, and we're still not supposed to win the Bundesliga, and that's why I don't feel the job is done. Dango to Di Giorgio. Dango plays it all the way back to Escarado. Weiss has intercepted, and Weiss... Escarado makes a good save there as Weiss tries to put it in the back of the net. Laskowski now with the corner, just cleared comfortably. Dango, and we're still 0-0. It's still a very tight game as Marsa plays it to Castello Junior. Ishman. Here's Weiss. Weiss has gone through, and Weiss has put the ball in the back of the net. Oosh. To make it 1-0 to Leipzig, and that pushes Leipzig right up within a point of us. We are going to demand a bit more. We're going to make some changes now as well. I think the time has come. Ascotta's coming off for Osimar. Deli's going to come off for Gunetti. German's going to come on for Jose. Milikovic for Irondo. And we're going to bring Beats on up front as well. We are just trying to try and get this goal that is needed in order to keep momentum going. A draw is more than fine. In fact, a 1-0 loss, let's be realistic, is fine away at Leipzig. But it would be nice if we could potentially get something else. Here is Laskowski, and it's cleared, and German's going to pick it up. German all the way through. Can he find a ball? It's easily running into losing space, and he plays it back to Kruder. Kruder now, and that's a tackle and gone down for a throw-in, and Kruder is going to grab the ball and take the throw-in, but it's too late. And we've made all our subs. And here's Irisso, plays it to Lemons. Lemons is intercepted by German. German off the keeper, makes a brilliant save, but punches it clear. And then German is the first to react, and it's 1-1. The keeper made a good save there, but his defence was asleep. And German just ran through, said thank you very much, gobble, gobble, gobble. That's 1-1, and that puts us another 4 points. That puts us 4 points clear of Leipzig. And that, boys and girls, is a good result for us. We were unlucky. It was a very even game. Now let's go and face Bayern Munich in the next game. I'll see you in a second. So for today's game against Bayern Munich, we are going to have Jacobs in goal, Dango, Osimar and Gunetta at the back, Milankovic, Acosta, Brennan and Kruder in midfield, with Jose and Lanes behind Luis Alberto up top. Osimar's having to play at the back because we have injuries to all of our defenders pretty much. Di Giorgio's out for 3 to 5 days. Dele is out for 2 to 7 days. and Silvio is out for 5 to 12 days. So, yeah, not great for us to lose all of them and having to play a midfielder at the back due to not having quite enough defenders. Bit of a surprise when it happened, to be honest. It was shock. So along with the right and left midfielder, I think maybe one more defender could be useful in the summer. We will see. It obviously all depends on money at the moment, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to get much. I'm hoping, though, that being in the Champions League, they might give us a bit more, knowing that money's coming in, but I'm not sure if the game's that self-aware when it does budgets and things. Because obviously the Champions League's worth a lot of money. But here is Jose. Jose now on the attack. Gets pulled back to Malkovic. Kruder. Can Kruder find the ball in? He does to Lanes. Lanes to Jose. Falls back to Lanes. But is cleared. Jose tries to header it on. But unfortunately, it doesn't get through. And then the linesman signals for offside. As it's still 0-0. And as things stand, we are still top of the table, which is the key and the biggest thing. Here's Burry, Tarosso, Tell. Tell plays it to Gura, and Gura has put the ball in the back of the net to make it Bayern Munich 1, Stuttgart 0. Eesh. Not the best result in the world. So, we were through then, but great tackle there, and we've got a throw in, and we play forward to Luis Alberto, back to Brennan to Lanes, and Lanes hits the post. Wowzers, we are gonna demand more. Genuinely, this isn't a game we should win, but it's a game we should win now. Compared, we've had a much better season than Munich. Munich is still obviously the better team, but we should be doing quite well. And that's come off the post, and Osimar plays it to Kruder. Unfortunately, that ends. As things stand, we would go back to being 1 point clear of Red Bull Leipzig. We could do with being a bit better. We should be a bit better. Who can we bring on to change things? Samuel's going to come on in the deep line playmaker role. Hits the post again. And we've got a throw in deep in our own half. We are going to demand more, and it won't be long before the boys need to come off and we need to make a substitution. Let's do it. 66 minutes on the clock. We're going to bring Luis Alberto off for Beats. German's coming on for Jose. Murakovic is coming off. Iranardo's coming on. Kuda's coming off for Sotek as well. So that is all of our changes. We have freshened things up in the team. We are now gonna go very attacking now to try and get this equaliser. If we lose another goal, I don't think it's going to really matter too much. And here is Lanes. Lanes plays it all the way back to Ganetti. Ganetti to Brennan, back to Ganetti. Samuel now Plays it into German. German to Beats, and Beats puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-1. Magnificent play straight through the middle of the Bayern Munich defence there, and it's 1-1, and that puts us back in the lead, 2 points clear, and that could be vital. But Bayern Munich have come straight back with Cleverson. Straight away they have come back to make it 2-1. So we're back where we was. We really need to try everything in our power. Got 3 minutes left, 2 minutes, it's all over. And unfortunately, Bayern Munich have won 2-1 today. So, with that being said, boys and girls, the only thing we can do is come back for the last 2 games of the season. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'm the Masked Manager and I have spoken.